So this backhand against
Yes.
Nori,
Mm-hmm.
how did you get it that deep?
It's the power with the feet always in.
Okay.
I told you already in shots.
I know,
You
I
are
don't
always
listen.
behind.
Okay.
The backhand is there, but put the feet first.
Okay, excellent.
Always.
I can hear someone calling our name.
Guys, come on in. Come on in.
Welcome to NORQAIN 2026 Watches and
Welcome
Wonders.
to our ski station here.
Of
So
course,
please,
always.
first grab a mountain mule.
Yep. Gentlemen, cheers.
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 Okay. After that amazing acting performance, we're going to get to something that we're actually better at, which is NORQAIN 2026. We're talking about it. But it's a little bit unusual because usually it's just you and me. But who's this guy? Like there's a world championship tennis player sitting
Always
between
someone.
us. What's going on? Are you quiet? Nothing's on this at the moment. What are you doing here?
Just came back from Barcelona. I needed to be here for NORQAIN, for the après-ski, for Ben.
So he dropped the third set against Nori. He actually was going to win it, but decided that it was more important to be here.
I wish it was that simple.
But we are, in this video, we are going to unveil the new novelties. We're going to get to the first one I have to talk about because when people ask me about the Wild One and say, Andrew, why do you wear it so much? What are you into it? You know, what makes it such a daily wear choice? I always talk about how it's a super light watch. This is twice as light as my
It's
Wild
crazy.
One. So why? Why make a 40-gram watch? And what parts did you have to chop out of the Wild One to make it that light?
Yeah, I mean, the full story is that when we launched the Wild One in 2022, we obviously was 84 grams at the time Tennessee, then
Yeah.
we broke it down to 78 with the skeleton. We realized that it would be fun to make it even lighter. We tried with the existing case and we realized it wasn't possible. We lost the whole robust part or the shock resistant part. So we realized if we want to do it, it's a new construction. At the
Yeah.
same time, we have guys like Stan who
Yeah.
tell us, hey, it would be amazing if the watch was even lighter for actually using it on the court. And we took this challenge. We now have the Wild ONE Xlite Skeleton launched here at the fair. It's a 45-gram case, 49 components just for the case.
Yeah.
And we needed 19 toolings to develop this watch. So it's a 3-year development. And it's a cool moment for us because obviously Stan's here, but Stan was one of the first comments asking me was, hey, will there be even lighter watches? And you have the story from Australia, you know, when it was so hot with the watch.
No, but of course that's the key, and that's amazing for me as an athlete to have such a light watch. It's
Because-
like you don't feel it on the wrist.
Well, how would this be different than a Wild One 80 gram? Like how much more different is this to actually wear? Like what do you feel that makes you happier?
No, like I said, I feel like you don't feel it,
Yeah.
and that's the first thing.
It's like a dumb question now, Andrew. Andrew, I told you, I don't feel it.
That's the first thing when I play. Lucky me, I have one hand backhand, so I don't completely use my two hands, so it doesn't affect the weight on the racket.
Yeah.
But it still affects the way you're gonna do your shot.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking forward to with this one, and that's what is so special for this one.
So have you noticed, this is a bit of a side point, but an interesting one, more tennis players are wearing their watches on the court.
Yes, much more.
Yeah.
I think they realize that it's possible. Like first, there's different brand that can make watch that can last on the court, and also I think I was one of the first to really wear watch, heavy watch, and show that it doesn't gonna change too much the way you play.
Yeah.
And of course now for brands, it's important to have the visibility, and the best visibility for us as athletes is on the court.
But these aren't your colors, yellow and black, or are they?
Every NORQAIN watch is my color.
Spoken like a true investor. And this is a bit of a twist in the story that you are someone that is invested in the brand and driving the brand forward, and obviously driving innovation because you're asking for things that are meaningful to professional sports players.
Lucky me, Ben opened the brand for me to come in, and I think that's where he's smart, and that's how he look to always improve. He like to have different mind coming in and just maybe bringing idea or just challenging the way he see anything for the brand, because I'm from completely different. I'm from the sport, I'm from tennis, so I see things that maybe he doesn't see, and maybe sometimes he likes things, he takes it and he brings to the next watch.
at the end, when you develop products, you always have to see somebody in front of you who is going to wear this watch, right?
Yes.
And obviously, the watch is not only for professional tennis players, or the market would be pretty small. But what I said, if it's good enough for Stan, then that will mean that people on the weekends, when they wear this watch, when they're having fun, they will not doubt that this is robust enough, that they can enjoy it. When we launched it here, I can see the reaction from media, from retailers.
Yeah.
They're really saying, listen guys, you know, it's something that they haven't seen, especially not at this price point.
What is the price?
It's at 9,900 Swiss francs, so I can't give you all the currencies, but we wanted it to be below 10,000 Swiss francs and make it, you know, with all the innovation and concepts that you find at watches today that are in completely different price ranges.
Yeah. I have one more thing to say about the watch, and I'm going to show you a text message. The bezel has now cutouts, which obviously reduce the weight as well, but that actually changes the visual bulk of the watch. It looks actually smaller. The whole watch has a different appearance with some of these changes.
Yeah, it's true. It's also a 41 millimeter case, so we did make it 1 millimeter smaller.
Yeah.
A lot ask me, but if you're going for weight, why didn't you just make a 38 millimeter watch?
Yeah.
Valid question. For me, it's really the key message was not that. We were not chasing a record, we were chasing a concept.
Yeah.
We wanted to prove that we can make a 41 millimeter good size watch that people enjoy to wear inside, outside of their activities, but also still looks great on the wrist. And 41 was just that size that we all said, hey, that's a great size. So we went for it. And yeah, 45 grams is very respectable if you're not looking at reducing size.
That's so true. And it really puts it in that ultralight territory. So we move on from the X-Lite to something that has been, I suppose, inevitable, that the Wild One becomes a chronograph.
Yeah. We wanted to stay 42 millimeter, not bigger.
Yeah.
So it was a challenge to make sure it doesn't look like a thick hockey puck. And at the end, what we ended up with was a design where we integrated our 8K manufactured caliber with the flyback function. We again have our mountain in the dial, and we have two chronograph discs that are now floating, meaning that you can see at 6 o'clock they're actually constantly turning instead of the second hand at 6 o'clock in the counter, and the minute jumps at every minute, obviously. So it's a really cool detail. We also said that if your pulsometer shows that you're above 200, you're a Wild One. So that was a little bit of a playful note of indicating the name on the dial. And last but not least, I think what was also really nice is the opening that we did on the case back. It's much bigger than on the Wild One 42.
Yes.
And we wanted it really to open up totally on this great movement. As you know, it's a flyback chronograph movement. We have a 62-hour power reserve on it, and really a great feel when you activate the pushers. It's very soft, and you have that great feeling also of the flyback when it jumps back to the initial position and rebounces.
Do you have a room in your collection for chronographs? Do you like them?
I do like them. My favorite is this one, the blue one, of course. I always have room for
You know,
watches.
Burgundy's been special. We have we launched that in 2022 when you joined us in Zermatt, and we this time put the black strap and it really makes it look darker. I was surprised. Gives it a nice look. And then last but not least, we did a 75-piece limited edition in red gold. A beautiful version with pushers also in gold and plate in gold. Definitely worth to wear. And this will be something very exclusive. We have around 30 pieces for North America, a few pieces in the UK and Europe, and then a couple in our boutiques. And that will be something very exclusive that we offer.
Beautiful. Now, ice cream.
Yes, we are ready.
I think we're ready. This, I'm going to just admit something that doesn't make me look good at all. And you're probably
You're going to do this publicly?
I'm going to do this publicly.
This is a
That's
big
when
moment.
normally they bring their ice cream too. But
Yeah,
But
we
Stan, you're going to enjoy this.
we can finish with the ice cream.
We can just enjoy together this moment.
Enjoy
Listen
this
to
moment.
Yes.
I tossed up whether I would do this publicly, but why not?
This is big.
Ben contacted me and said, "Hey, I'm going to release this ice cream flavored themed watch, and this is on the case back. I'm going to do something with Stan." And I said, "I get it. But I'm gonna leave this one to you because you were like, we should do this together." And I missed the collaboration, and I was looking at it thinking, I don't know. I didn't feel like ice cream that day. What a fucking huge mistake.
But I called you.
Yeah.
I have to say, to his defense, I called you in February or January.
Yeah.
So it was not ice cream time.
Yeah.
But it's true, and we gave that launch then another direction, and yeah, what a crazy story.
And it became the most successful NORQAIN launch. So you know what? You see a lot of the wins. You don't see the wins that could have been. So I thought I'd just out myself, you know.
Class act.
And guess what? We have part 2.
Yes, so it was really big for us. I think the first part was the decision to end it, and how big that was is that I sent that to everybody, the decision, because I mean it's #1 reference, just single reference, and you decide to stop it. So of course there are a lot of questions.
I relate to this. We did this with the pizza watch I did with Underdog. It reaches a point where you think, actually, I think it might be good to leave it at a high. It's like you with your career. You go out at the top.
I'm not at my top. I'm still okay.
In my mind, you are. In my heart, you are.
And when we discussed the decision, I took it really based on we're a challenger brand. We need to remain creative, and we need to find new creative ideas that people hopefully will also love. And we'll have failures. Yeah. We'll have something that we launch and people will say, okay, this is not for me.
Just like mine in passing on it. You occasionally have failures.
Hey, doesn't matter. It was not your ice cream day, you said.
That's true. But now if I had a hat, I would be in my hand and I would say, please sir, can I launch the second one?
But now we have the part 2. It's really fun because we come with sprinkles. So we said, what makes the ice cream even more fun? Yeah. Again, Enjoy Life is about reminding you of your inner child, the positivity you have when you are young, and in a maybe sometimes a bit difficult world at the moment, or very difficult world, we just wanted to spread some positivity last year, and we want to keep that.
The date wheel has an ice cream in it. It's so fun.
Every 7 days, you have an ice cream reminding you of that to enjoy life. And what I like is when I brought this watch home, my kids, I think that was the first time they really identified highly with the product, because for them, of course, ice cream is everything, and they see the positivity. What we also did, Andrew, if you hold this one, is pretty cool, is that we have the sprinkles glow in the dark. Cool. Yeah. So you have them all shining up. I don't know if you see that here.
Excellent.
So no, it's a same characteristics, so nothing new in terms of movement, but it's really a nice look on the wrist. Again, the case is the same. Yeah. We really came with a new dial, a new concept, and you also have the sprinkles on the case back. And yeah, I think it's a good moment to say thank you to everybody who supported this idea, because it was really an idea, a concept. I think emotionally people identified with the idea of it, and I hope, and from what I'm seeing on Instagram, it's looking very positive, that they like what we did.
They want more ice cream. Did you back it? Did you believe in this idea?
When he showed me, I told him I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, great, fantastic. Yeah. That makes it just me then.
In your apartment.
I'm just a customer, so it's different. No, I'm not.
But I was in Geneva in his apartment, and I showed him the
he
novelties.
showed me, and I said I like it a lot. I like the freshness of the watch.
Yeah, and I think Rolex have done the celebration dial. They did some really fun stuff around that time, and they were unexpectedly hugely successful because, as you say, I think there's something cheerful and optimistic about these watches.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think it's a good time to launch this kind of watch.
But there's one more thing you wanted to show.
Yeah, there's one more thing, a fun thing. It should be coming, strap.
Yes. Oh, look at this. The strap presenter.
Thank you.
And we have the same.
Maybe we need to turn off the light if possible.
Oh yeah, cool.
Light off.
Light off. Yeah.
And you have the same Luminova on the strap, and so we'll actually hand apply these. So you have the laser machine opening them up, and then from hand they put every single sprinkle the color with the lume.
Oh no way!
And we have that, so it's an option that you can add to the strap, and you have the steel bracelet or the rubber strap.
Yes, that is cool. All right.
And with that, we need ice cream, no?
Perfect.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! We have ice creams.
Right.
Sprinkles.
Thank you, Ben.
Let's
get in.
Bye.
See you on the next one.